17-year-old Alex never imagined that helping a stranger with their broken-down car would change his life forever. All he wanted was to use his mechanic skills to earn some extra money for college. But what started as a simple roadside repair turned into something far more dangerous than he could have ever expected. When mysterious men started following him and strange packages began appearing at his door, Alex realized he had stumbled into something much bigger than a casual act of kindness. Just when he thought his life couldn't get any more complicated, a shocking revelation made him question everything he thought he knew about that fateful night. Hi everyone, welcome to Tales of Mystery. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more stories that reveal how ordinary moments can lead to extraordinary discoveries. Let's dive into Alex's gripping story. The setting sun cast long shadows across Wilson's auto shop as Alex Martinez wiped the grease from his hands. At 17, he was the youngest mechanic's apprentice Mr. Wilson had ever hired, but everyone knew he had a special talent for fixing cars. 3 days a week after school, Alex would work until closing time, learning everything he could about cars while saving money for college. That Friday evening felt like any other. The autumn air was getting cooler, and Alex could smell someone burning leaves nearby. He had just finished changing the oil in Mrs. Peterson's old Toyota when he heard the sound of a car sputtering outside the shop. A well-dressed woman called out to him from beside her broken-down black BMW. The woman, who introduced herself as Diana Chen, seemed nervous and kept checking her phone. Alex fixed her car quickly. It was just a loose battery connection and a worn timing belt. When he finished, Diana tried to pay him, but Alex told her not to worry about it. She took one of the shop's business cards and drove away. 3 days later, everything changed when police officers knocked on Alex's door during breakfast. Alex was eating cereal with his mom and little sister when they heard the knock. 2 serious-looking police officers stood on their porch. They asked Alex about the woman whose car he had fixed on Friday. The officers showed him a photo of Diana Chen, but in the picture she had different colored hair and a different name, Sarah Williams. The officers explained that Sarah Williams was wanted for stealing important computer files from her company. They thought she might have hidden something in her car while Alex was fixing it. Alex felt his stomach turn. Had he helped a criminal without knowing it? His mom stood beside him, her hand on his shoulder, as the officers asked more questions. Alex told them everything he could remember about that evening. The officers seemed particularly interested in whether Sarah Diana had left anything at the shop or given anything to Alex. That afternoon at school, Alex couldn't focus on his classes. During lunch break, he remembered something odd. Diana had dropped her phone while getting back into her car. When he picked it up for her, she had seemed really worried for a second before taking it back. After school, Alex went to work at the auto shop. While cleaning up, he found something under one of the workbenches, a small flash drive. It must have fallen from Diana's phone case. Alex knew he should give it to the police, but curiosity got the better of him. At home, he plugged the drive into his computer. What he found made his heart race. Hundreds of files with strange names and numbers. Some looked like they were about a new type of computer security system. Alex quickly turned off his computer, now realizing he was involved in something serious. The next few days were strange. Alex noticed a black car parked across from his house. At school, he saw men in suits watching him from a distance. His mom noticed too, and started driving him to school instead of letting him take the bus. Then the packages started arriving. Small envelopes with no return address, containing coded messages and more flash drives. Each one came with a note asking Alex to keep them safe. The handwriting matched Diana's signature from when she took the business card. Mr. Wilson noticed something was wrong with Alex at work. After some gentle questioning, Alex told him everything. Mr. Wilson, who used to work in computer security before opening his shop, looked at the files and his face turned serious. Mr. Wilson explained that the files showed evidence of something big, a plan to sell people's private information to criminals. Diana Sarah hadn't stolen the files to hurt people. She had taken them to expose what her company was doing wrong. She was a whistleblower, trying to protect people's privacy. But now both the company's security team and the real criminals were after her and anyone who might have the files. Alex realized he was caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. Mr. Wilson suggested they take everything to his friend at the FBI instead of the local police. The FBI agents were different from the police officers who had visited before. They listened carefully to Alex's story and looked relieved when they saw the files. They explained that they had been investigating the company for months but hadn't had enough evidence. Diana Sarah had been working with them all along, but she needed to make it look like she was acting alone to protect the investigation. The men watching Alex weren't criminals, they were FBI agents making sure he was safe. 2 weeks later, Alex watched the news with his family as Diana Sarah's company's leaders were arrested. The story was everywhere, one of the biggest data theft schemes ever caught, all because a teenage mechanic had helped a stranger with her car. Diana came to the shop to thank Alex personally. She was using her real name now, Agent Diana Chen of the FBI. She explained how she had chosen Wilson's auto shop because she knew about Mr. Wilson's background in computer security. She had hoped that if anything went wrong, the files would end up in good hands. Alex's life slowly returned to normal, but things were different now. The FBI offered him an internship for the summer in their cybercrimes division. Mr. Wilson gave him a raise and started teaching him about computer security along with car repair. Sometimes the smallest acts of kindness can lead us down unexpected paths. For Alex, helping a stranger with her car turned into an adventure that changed his life forever. He learned that doing the right thing isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. That's the end of Alex's story, everyone. Remember to like and subscribe for more incredible true stories about ordinary people in extraordinary situations. Until next time.